Hey friends, Wayne over here, the Ram Man. So, wanted to share something with you. We're getting ready to ship out these two beautiful Chevrolet IFS kits, lock and hubs. Now, of course, we're the only ones in the world that do this, and so Danny Jacobs right here, he's got him a 2009 Chevrolet, and he ordered our lock and hubs. Of course, here's the two shafts. These are custom ends. They don't look anything like what you have. Oh, time and date stamp. March 11th, 2023. In order to have lock and hubs, you have to have splines on the end of the shaft. Many people are confused. They don't understand. In order to have lock and hubs, you have to have splines on the end of the shaft. This has been done. This isn't something that the Ram Man came up with. This has been standard practice throughout the lock and hub, which Arthur Murray started in '48 with the Jeeps. You see, there's splines on the end of the shaft. You have to have splines on the end of the shaft. Some people are quite confused. In order to have lock and hubs. Have I beat that up enough? Now, those are threads. They're not splines on the end of the shaft. It's great that you have splines in the middle of the shaft, but we need splines on the outside of the shaft. So, these are custom ends. And then, of course, we take these late model Chevrolets and we machine the fronts, and we take out the splines, and we install these massive bearings front and back right here that are replaceable, these shaft bearings. And then of course we have our mile marker locker mounted on the front. So, nice, beautiful, snug fit. There you go. So, that's why when you put lock and hubs on your vehicle, you immediately gain control. You the boss now. What do I mean by that? Well, from the factory, you don't know it since about '93. The factory's got your buggy set up for basically full-time, full-wheel drive. Yes, I don't care what they told you. I don't care what kind of button you got. I don't give a rat's ass about what kind of transfer case you got. Locking hubs are the only device known to man that disconnects the hub from the shaft on the outer end. So, you essentially have a true two-wheel drive when you have hubs and they're unlocked. That gives you the choice. See, I don't care if you've got an axle disconnect over here, and this disconnect over here, and 3 more over there. The only thing that prevents all your shafts from turning, and the pumpkin from turning, and everything from turning is locking hubs. Why is that? Well, if you still don't understand, I suggest that you get a tutor. Modern hubs are splined to the shaft, and they have a nut. If the wheel is turning, this son of a bitch has to turn. If the wheel is turning, then this must turn. And everything directly coupled to it must turn. I don't care if you got some gizmo in the pumpkin. I don't care if you got one in the trunk. I don't care. Hopefully you've grasped that concept after I beat it up. But that's sometimes my job to beat it up. Because just like my action hero, the Ram Man, he's known for beating sense into people. That's his motto, beating sense into people. So, now that you've gotten rid of that full-time four-wheel drive that you don't need and you don't never use, maybe 5 or 10 miles in the entire life of a buggy, now you're on track. So, now you've got a regular buggy that brakes better, it accelerates better, the top end is faster, it uses less power. You save about 30 horsepower. The gas mileage goes up, often reported to as 2 to 6, depending on what truck, what buggy, hot shot, towing 4 cars off. What we hear all the time is 2 to 6. And of course, that has nothing to do with, well, this is going to be the last hubs basically you ever buy. Because now, this bullshit is all stationary. Now, when you want to use your four-wheel drive, you're in charge. And so, it doesn't matter whether you use it once a month, or whether you use it one time in the life of the vehicle to pull your buddy's boat up the ramp. It's got algae and it's slick. At least you haven't been driving your four-wheel drive with full-time four-wheel drive for the last 156,000 miles all of the time so that you could help your buddy get his boat out of the boat ramp one Sunday afternoon. We're now locked. That simple manual procedure has locked this hub in. And you know for a fact that it's locked. You don't need to guess. You don't need to ask Grandma. It's locked in. So now you've got your four-wheel drive. And then when you get done pulling your buggy's boat out, voila. So there you go. This beautiful set right here, like I said, is handed off to old Danny down here in Graham, Texas. There we go. Look at that. There you go. Spline's got to line up to engage. That's why basically when you engage your hubs, you just gently roll forward. And there you go, my friends. So, once again, you need to get with the program, get you some locking hubs, and disconnect all that bullshit that they saddled you with. God bless you. God bless America. And happy trucking. Bye.